Okay, so what's our adventure for today? Well, it is to Anderson Creek. Without any further ado, let's get those lectures off me and let's go. So where's Anderson Creek? Well, I'll show you, but first we have to walk up there. It's not that far from here. So the beginning of Anderson Creek is just up over inside here. This is gonna be like a short adventure. I'll show you exactly where it actually is. It's just right over inside here. Seen this right there. Here is Anderson Creek, the starting of it. If there's a spot we can actually go down there, we'll see if we can actually see a little bit more. Go down here. All that right there. So this creek is kind of a little small creek. Right there. And what does that lead to? Goes down to the other part of Anderson Creek, going down to John's Walk. So from at this point there, goes directly down to John's Walk from up here. This is the starting of it, and it ends up down over there. And this creek here, Anderson Creek, actually goes for quite a bit of a distance. But here is the starting of it, just from over here. We'll take a look right up there, where the road is, looking down there. And I'll try to find a way how to get down here, so we can at least maybe maybe walk from over here, if we can. Anyways, let's go over there and we'll take a look down at Anderson Creek on the roadway, looking down upon over here. And so we can walk over here so you can see the starting of Anderson Creek. We'll peer over here first. There. We'll take a look down to over here. You can see the water flow. And that's how going to John's Walk. And it does smell pretty fishy. Yeah, it definitely does smell pretty fishy because actually before there was once dead fish up here. We'll take a look from over here, looking at this section first. We'll walk up a fair bit over there, and we'll see if we can try to see it a little bit more from up here. Right there. We'll walk up a fair bit from over here too, see if we can actually see a little bit more. We'll cut into here so you can see down here. You can kind of see more of Anderson Creek from over here. I don't see any dead fish over there, so that's at least a good thing. You can see the creek right through over there. I can see a slight pathway through over here. Hey, I see a pathway right there. From here, all the way down to there. We might be able to see that creek from over here. Just you have to be careful from over here. I see the creek from over here, where this pathway is. We'll get to it from over here. Just down there. So I'm happy I found a pathway that we could take to go see a little bit more closely. That's where I went down from up there. From up there all the way down to here and here. Just right over here. And there's a big huge log in the way. Right over there. I can easily get over there and we'll take a look at the creek, which is just right in front of me, just right there. You can see there's a log right there. There's no way, but I can easily just do this. The creek is coming into view over there. Just gotta be careful how I step. Whoa! Look how close I am to Anderson Creek. Look. Oh, jeez. Woo-wee. I can definitely smell the fish from over here. There. Over there too. And then I got these. This to me looks like bamboo. Either a bamboo suit or a different kind of suit seen here. Hope you can make it out. We got more over here. One there. And a couple more right there. To me, they look like bamboo suits. Seen here. There. We got some over there. I only got one here that's right closest to me. Oh my word. Woo-wee. Whew. Yeah, it definitely smells pretty fishy up here. Yeah, really. I think this is how far as I could probably go. We could maybe walk for a little bit more. But we do gotta be careful because the creek is just right there and we're gonna watch out for. I could try maybe with just kind of just a slightly bushwhack over here if I can. I don't know if I can. And go up a little bit more. Just gotta be careful how I step over here. A little peek through the through over there because you can see more of Anderson Creek. You can kind of make out almost like a slight sandy like quarry of some kind right there. Sandy rock like quarry of some kind. Right there. Just as far as I can actually go. Oh geez, what do we have here? Look at this spider's web. Right there. Actually, trying to get my camera, my camera just under here so you can see the spider's web. A huge spider's web, just right there in the leaves. Hope you can make it out. Right there. There's one big gigantic spider's web. Can't make it out through over here, but we can definitely make it out from just right there. Oh, there you go. You can kind of vaguely see the spider's web through here. Oh, jeez. Hanging. Dried up bark? I have no clue. Seeing up this tree here. It's pretty interesting seeing something like this a little bit there. Just look at it. We'll try maybe just walk up over there if we can and take a look over there. Oh, yeah. Make my way over here. Well, I kind of made it this far. We're just logs against right there. Looks pretty interesting. Nice design onto it too. We're gonna take a look at this view over there. See over there more easily. Right there. Right here, let's take a look down in the water so you can easily see it. Look how clear the water is. You can see the rocks like right inside there very well even. What I'm going to now is make my way where we came down that pathway. And then we'll walk a little bit up there, and so you can try to see it a little bit more further up too, if you can. Walking up over here, I see some kind of mushroom or fungus of some kind. Just right there. Mushroom or fungus of some kind out here on this tree. We got one there. We got one there. One there. One on top from the other one from there. Just wanted to show you that before we head up the little pathway seen up there. Okay. This is their pathway up over there. Might be a little hard actually walking through over there, but I could maybe give that a try. I just have to climb over this rock right there. Maybe I could attempt climbing over this rock and hang up over inside there. Let's go from here. See some more of that fungus like mushrooms right there on this part, on this tree stump there. One with the moss right there. Look at this leaf right there. Looks pretty interesting. Nice leaf. Weird color and design seen here on this leaf here. Well, maybe go over here and we'll check out over here too, as well too. I do see more of Anderson Creek over here too. We'll take a look at its view too before in walking up where I walked down from. Right over here. It almost looks like some kind of like rainforest, like jungle like look to it, as I can tell just by looking at the these right through there. And we got some more of this stuff right there. This is actually bark coming off over here. Seeing there, you can see all the rocks over there. Got even big ones there. You can see more of the straps going from down there, from here at Anderson Creek. From there, yeah, we give it there. We could make a way from like over into there if we can. You can see a little bit more over here, there, and over inside there too. We'll try and go through these trees, heading up over there, and see what we can see of Anderson Creek. So I was able to actually get more of a closer look up at Anderson Creek. A little bit more now than from before. We saw a great way, and now you see more of it from over here. Click over there. We'll take a look at that. And one more up over inside over here too. Right there. This almost looks kind of like the falls a bit, kinda. You can see like a fall-like structure over there. Somewhat of one right there. It's a creek, but it looks like part of a fall sitting there. And we got more of these like bamboo like shoots from over here, if that's what they are. You can see all that there. You can see all down here. There's something over there that we'll take a look at too. I mean, kind of easy, like actually getting through over here. I'm working away to like over there. Just gotta move that tree out of the way. And careful where I step. We'll peek through over here. You can see more of it right there. I'll zoom in. Over here, it doesn't smell as bad. From over down where we just were from before, it smelled like fish. Yeah, it smelled like fish from over there. From over here, it doesn't smell like anything, but where we started off, we smelled like fish over there. Over here, definitely does not smell as fishy over here. So here I just stay with from about here. And look from over there. That's as far as I can go for over here. But you can see quite a bit of Anderson Creek from over here. We'll try to walk up a little bit from over there and see if we can see it over there if we can. I do have to kind of watch out for these rocks though. Look at all the rocks right there. Various sizes of rocks in there. Plus a stump there. And then we gotta get over there to where we'll walk up. I do have to take this route though. Take a look at this. Haul it out. Like stump there, you can kind of tell from over there. Okay, watch out from over here, but this is the route we have to take to get to over there. So move out of the way. Move that out of the way. There's this big log right there that's closest to where you'll see part of that the Anderson Creek scene just right there. See more of it there. Feather seen here. Almost up to the top. Oh, finally I get up top. Wow, that was definitely something. You hear the creek in the background. Well, so you can see it from up here too, if you can. Oh, we kind of got a glimpse of it from like up there. You can kind of see it right there. See there. You can see more glimpses of it from over there. Do not know what that is. Wall of some kind seen there. You can see the creek through here. So you can barely see it through those leafy trees, round trees. So that's the whole Anderson Creek, but it goes for a longer distance, so we don't have time to see the full long length. That would take all day to see all of Anderson Creek. But here is just the beginning part of Anderson Creek. That much I can say. So from the roadside there, you can take a look down here and you see more creek. Right to there. This one I just to show you. We'll go for a little bit. We got like 10 minutes and we gotta head on back. But we got a lot done and got a lot of things covered here up at Anderson Creek. This starting part of Anderson Creek, that is, from over here. And that's where the dead fish were, just over here. They're not there anymore, but we were starting off, definitely smelled very, very fishy. Definitely. 3 big boulder rocks, 1, 2, and 3. We're pretty interesting to see. See all these rocks in here. And there's a bridge over there that we so probably take. Here's a little pathway. Just right over here. You can hear Anderson Creek just right under here. We'll take a look at it from over there. So here's Anderson Creek looking down from over here. Then we'll take a look at it. Then I'll show you the opposite side. Oh my goodness! What have we here? We got some stuff right there. Whatever. How the heck did that make its way over here? Look down there. I'll zoom down. It's like clothing or something. See in there. Opposite side now. So here's the opposite side. You take a look. Here's more of Anderson Creek going under the bridge. You can see more of the thing over there. I wish I had a drone. We could get some drone shots. Anderson Creek just like right through here. Government is doing it kind of quickly. Probably got to get back pretty quickly here soon. So I'll show you Anderson Creek under the bridge. Here's the under the bridge view up Anderson Creek. We managed to see the bridge view of Anderson Creek, just going right under it. Well, you see over there, we got some growth just right here on the bridge. You can see right there, we got mossy like growth just right here on the hang of my left of me. Seen here. We got a big slight little patch up here of moss or something. Seen here on Anderson Bridge. Creek just from over here a bit. I'll zoom down. From there. Here's another little pathway we can get to from over here too, where these rocks are there. You see Anderson Creek from over here too. Lots of protruding roots through the ground over here too. We'll go through over here. We'll see more of Anderson Creek. So here's more of Anderson Creek from up there. And over here too. It smells really nice over here. I see some rusted metal coming into view. Believe this, oh yeah, this is a car part. An abandoned rusty car part right there. Seen here. That's what it was as, an abandoned rusty car part. From there. And we got There, this right here is probably a top of a car. Seen there. So yeah, this right here is a top of a car. An old car. So something abandoned like and going on the rusty side. As you can see, just from over here, that's right where Anderson Creek is. Isn't that something? We got two other pathways. We got a pathway there, and we got a pathway there. We'll go up into this pathway. And this here is actually found close to Davies Park. Over here. We're just starting off of the creek of Anderson Creek. This is what this actually is. And off viewing this scenery from over here.